Hello, my name is Joey Fuller, and today I'm going to honor my 100 subscriber video goal. And I actually have over 100 subscribers now. I think at the time of this video I've got like 140, something like that. It's a little bit late, but I wanted to do it anyway because I said I would do it. So, what I said I would do is I would show off some of my car collection, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But first I want to explain why I haven't uploaded any videos in a few months. It's because my computer has a corrupt hard drive, the third one, and so there's obviously a problem with the computer. So once I get another computer, I'll probably start doing more videos again, or maybe not. I might do videos for something else. So, just to let you guys know that BeamNG Drive and GTA 5, those will come at some point in the future. I don't know exactly when, but just know that they'll come back at some point in the future. So, first off, I'm going to start this video with a Chrysler Voyager made by Mazda, and it says Dodge Caravan and Plymouth Voyager on the bottom. So I can only assume that Mazda made variations on this same car, but it's not very detailed. I mean, it's got steering and it has sliding doors, but for a 1/26 scale car, that's actually quite nice. There's not much interior detail on there, but the trunk does open, and well, you can see there's not much detail, but it's decent for a car of this scale, and especially since this is one of the cheaper models you can get, it's pretty detailed for just I think that I got this for like $10 or $15 on eBay. So that was a few years ago though, so I don't know if the price has gone up on these by now here in whatever this is, February 2017. But next, I have a no-rev Mazda 6 143 scale. This is actually the station wagon version, sold exclusively outside North America. I think it's sold in like Japan, Europe, and the rest of Asia, and maybe South America. I'm not sure, but if you live in any parts of that, if you live in any of those parts of the world, you might have seen these before. Just a very nice scale car here, and you got a nice Mazda license plate in the front and a nice Mazda logo, and a nice disc brake detail behind the wheel. And the interior does have some detail. It's a little bit hard to see since there's a glare from the lighting, but you can see it's pretty detailed. Next up, I have a sedan version of that same car, but this one is actually, it's made by the same company, but it is actually a Mazda Tenza, which is the Japanese version of the Mazda 6. So right here you can see it has right-hand drive, and it says Mazda Tenza on the front, and on the bottom it says Mazda and then no-rev 143 scale. So they are a French company that makes scale models of cars. I don't know if I mentioned that already. If I did, oh well. But yeah, it's pretty detailed. You know, it's pretty much got the same detail or similar detail as the station wagon. Up next, we have a Toyota Camry XV20, which is the 1998 to 2001 model. This is the only die-cast version of this body style of Camry that I've ever seen. If there exists another like a plastic model kit or something, or even just a plain old 124 scale or 143 scale model, definitely give me a shout out and I'll see if I can find it and do a video for it. And this is the only one I have right now though, so who knows, maybe in the future they'll make another one. But yeah, it's basically just the same size as a Matchbox car. This is made by Motor Max. And this one here is a Geo Storm promo model. I've always thought there should be a commercial for this car where it's like, the storm is coming, vroom. I always thought that should be a commercial for this car. But yeah, they had a totally different ad campaign back then. But yeah, this is from the early 90s, and the car was not very successful, or at least it didn't seem to be, because I rarely see them. That's partially due to the fact that they weren't very reliable, and also partially due to the fact that, well, I don't think Geo was a very successful brand. But they did make these promo models of the cars. This one's a 1992 version, as you can see. And it's basically just when you would buy the real car, the car company could sell you a basically a scale version of your car that you were buying. So that's exactly what this is here. I got this on eBay, I think, for $15 several months ago. At least in 2016, I'm thinking. And lastly, the car I want to showcase is actually a car I built and painted, which this is probably the best one I've done. It is by far, at least in my opinion, the best one I've done, because it seems like all of the other car models I've ever tried to build or paint have flaws. This one has a couple of flaws. The wheels don't quite turn very smoothly, if at all. Like this one, yeah, they don't really turn that well, but you know, it's not really made to be played with or anything. It's just there to sit on a shelf, which is exactly what it does. But you know, this one I've got the decals to stay on. The paint is real nice. Mostly, I mean, there's like some splotches you can kind of see there, but other than that, it's my best model, to be honest. So, at least in my opinion, it is. And on the bottom, you can see some nice detail of like the engine bay and the exhaust and the suspension. This is made by Fujimi Plastic Models, and boy, was it a pain to find. I think I only found one on eBay, and this was a couple of years ago when I found it, but I guess it was just rare to find. So, it's really hard to find, just to let you know. But it's my best model I've made. So, on the last note here, I want to say that I have pretty much moved on from collecting cars. I still do it as sort of a thing where, you know, I go to Walmart, I look through the Hot Wheels, but if there's only really something I like, then I'll get it. But you know, it used to be I would just look through the Hot Wheels, find a bunch I like, then go. But that's not really appealed to me anymore. What's appealing to me now is more in the technology realm, specifically old cell phones and computers. This is a Motorola DynaTAC from the 80s. You know, it's one of those brick phones you see in those movies. You got the long antenna there. And for size comparison, here it is. Here's basically a Matchbox car. You can see it's quite large. And so, you know, I don't have a power cable so I can show you this, but it is just, you know, I really like this stuff. It's sort of one of those things where I liked cars for a while, but now I like something else. So I am probably going to be doing videos for cell phones now, and if you guys don't like that, please do tell me, because I want to keep my fans happy and my viewers happy, and I want to please the people who subscribe to my channel, because if I don't do that, then, you know, I don't think anybody would watch my videos. But it seems like you guys like the car model reviews, so I might do a few more of those. Just throw it out there. Cars are not my favorite thing anymore. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see ya.